This is episode 1033 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. This is Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to day 3 of our series. We're exploring releasing top stressors. There is a lot of stress going around these days, and so this is a series for you to focus on releasing that stress using different meditation techniques that you can do while you meditate and also throughout your day, especially throughout your day, because this is going to help you stay focused. And stress has a way of diminishing focus. So when you feel stressed, it's really difficult to have any kind of clarity, and it's easy to lose your perspective. Now, I also want to mention, you may have noticed that you went about 1,000 episodes backward. Don't let that alarm you. That is because I am reviewing some of the previous episodes that I've shared with you several years ago, some of those same techniques. So it's just a way for me to organize my meditation files. So this belongs to a series 1,000 meditations back, but it's being recorded fresh today for you. So in today's episode, you are going to discover a breathing technique. And really, this is not so much of a technique as it is awareness of your breath. Sometimes when you're feeling really stressed, when you do a breathing technique, it can feel forced because your mind and body are having so much trouble calming down. So the best way to calm your mind and body is to become aware of your breath. And you may know, I've mentioned often how your breath and your emotional state are intertwined. So when you can naturally, not forcefully, calm your breath, you will notice that your mind and your body also become calm. So how could you use this technique? You could use this technique when you are watching the news and you see the coronavirus numbers escalating, and maybe there's a lot of fear for the economy where you live, and politically things don't seem so settled. You could simply notice how you're breathing as you experience upsetting news. Or maybe you're feeling stressed because you're staying inside a lot more than you used to, like we all are, and you're feeling a little bit stuck. So you could begin to notice your breath and just notice where you seem to hold your tension. Become very aware of your breath during different emotional states. Maybe you have a deep sadness. Maybe you are mourning pre-COVID-19 life. You might be upset or angry. Any emotion that brings you downward, just begin to notice your breath and where you hold that tension in your body. Now, when you feel excited and joyful, also notice your breath. You want to experience your emotions, but try to do so in a calm state, so you can feel a calm sense of excitement. It doesn't mean that you have to conceal your emotions or your feelings. Just take care not to allow your emotions to spiral. This could be to spiral upward or to spiral downward. You know that you often experience a deeper sense of joy or excitement when you reserve that emotion just a little bit. Try this the next time you feel really excited about something. Instead of bringing your emotions out there where it quickly dissipates because the emotion seems to get away from you. So try instead to hang on to that emotion of joy or peace or excitement. Try to bring it more inward and upward to the point between your eyebrows, your spiritual eye. This is a fantastic way for you to be able to balance your emotions. And when you get better and better at doing this, you start to feel more hope in your life because you start to feel a little more in control of your emotions, and this gives you a much better perspective. So, one of the best ways to manage top stressors is simply to bring the emotion more inward. And this is, of course, true when you're experiencing an emotion that's upsetting. When you bring that emotion outward, you can spiral out of control with that emotion. When you keep it a little more inward, you allow yourself to process that emotion. You begin to notice how it feels and where you hold it, and then you begin to work with it. You begin to notice your breath. You begin to notice what triggered that emotion. And so you're helping your mind and body synthesize in order to process upsetting emotions. So try this throughout your day. Do it and notice what a difference it can make in how you take in stress and how you take in uplifting emotions as well. When you stay a little more inward, you have more control. This allows your mind to focus, and this calms your body and your emotions. If you were to ask many successful people which quality about themselves contributed most to their success, undoubtedly they would answer that it was their focus. So when you allow your emotions to stay with you instead of spiraling out of control, you allow yourself to focus. In fact, I heard on another podcast, I can't even remember which podcast it was. I listen to a lot of podcasts. It was a story about Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and they were meeting together, and it was Bill Gates' father, I believe, who said to them, "Hey, you are two such financially successful people. What is the number one quality that you attribute to your financial success?" And they both said unequivocally that it was their focus. There are many kinds of success. Focus is a key to success. So today, as you settle yourself down and get ready to calm your mind and body, begin to notice your breath. As you inhale and exhale through your nose. And think about how you're feeling at this very moment. What triggered this feeling? Has this feeling already gotten away from you? And if so, what can you do to bring it a little more inward? Hold on to your emotion and process it. Work with it. How does it make you feel? Name the feelings associated with the emotion. Notice what triggered the emotion. Now begin to notice your breath with each inhale through your nose and each exhale through your nose. And begin to calm your mind and your body. You could mentally repeat, "Now is my time. Now is my time." It's your time to pay attention to how you're living your life and what you're going through, and to honor your emotions, the ones that uplift you and the emotions that bring you down. Allow your breath to calm your mind and body so that you can begin to calm your emotions. At some point, let go of the technique and allow yourself simply to be as you sit in stillness, observing your breath. You are so worth slowing down for.